First time I actually checked myself in the rehab was before Wayne got here. No one, only senior players here at the time only knew that I was there, and I didn't really get much out of it because I didn't apply myself to it. Exact same thing in rugby league, and the way he's trained, the way he's look after yourself, you got to apply yourself to get the best out of it, and I didn't. Came out of that, thumbs up, everything was all good, and I think it was round three. I ended up coming. I had these conversations with Wayne, and he set me up to. You guys probably would have met him around Brizzy. He set me up and seen this guy up there, and I got a lot from that there. But at that time, it wasn't for me. So I ended up turning to drinking again, turned to prescription drugs, and before I knew it, I couldn't wake up to put pants on. I couldn't wake up to get up and enjoy the day. I had a young family at the time, beautiful wife. I just couldn't really enjoy the days, couldn't really enjoy what I was going through. So I ended up checking myself in the rehab again. I went missing for 5 days, nobody knew where I was. Everybody thought I was dead, which pretty much 7 years ago, I was dead and buried. And this is a true story of me as a person. And like I said, Goanna Academy is about preventative mental health. And we came up with this idea we brainstormed around how can we bring this more into light? How can we bring this more into, making it more awareness? Because mental illness, you can't visibly see it, which is why we brought around the Stick With It campaign. You can pass this tape around. I think you boys have got it. You open it up, wrap it. It's all about bringing visible and bringing a conversation around it. It's about resilience. How you are as a person, how you are as a character, by the way you keep turning up. Yes, you're going to have shit days, but I don't want you guys to suffer the way I suffered, which is why I started Goanna Academy, and I'll get to go around and share my story. I've been diagnosed with bipolar 2 disorder, depression, anxiety, and all that made sense once I understood myself, once I went in and got help. Whatever you're going through, stay with it. Doesn't matter, injury crisis-wise, part of footy. We're going to have days where we come in and feel like shit, and it's like, I've got to do that again over and over. Trust in the process and what you're going through, because I trust in my rehab process. I'm still going through it. Not every day is always going to be up for me, and I know that. But I understood that early, because I went and asked for help. Who here's got social media? Who here spends time on it? Yeah? Who here looks at it as much and wants to reply to those people? The best thing I ever done was I got rid of social media on my phone. I don't have it. I did that there for me. And once you put yourself first, the better off you'll be. What really should matter is, we always talk about it, is what happens in this room. The opinions of your teammates, the opinions of, your performance and your reviews that you do. You're going to have bad games, you're going to have good games. But what really matters is what goes on in between in this group. The opinions of one another. But you've got to have honest conversations about it.